Normally on social media, you're not meant to admit your defeats. But this Christmas, I f***ed up. I absolutely love Christmas, and this year I thought I'd go all out and not only celebrate Christmas with my friends and family, but make a video to celebrate the joy that is Santa Claus. Because simply put, I'm a wanker who loves nothing more than to exploit a holiday for a couple of views. So I thought, you know what? Christmas would be the perfect time to get creative. And all creative videos need a 3-step plan in order to pull it all off.
That's what she said.
So I began with step 1, the idea. The idea was simple. All I was gonna do was head to my sister's boyfriend's shack with my sister's boyfriend's family and my sister and her boyfriend. Then get my sister's boyfriend's family in elf suits. Hey. So I was gonna be Santa, and we were gonna get Santa and his elves to do something that you've never seen Santa and his elves do before. And what's the weirdest thing you've never seen Santa ride? Well, it's an inflatable dragon behind a high-powered boat, isn't it? So I employed my inflatable dragon I like to call Helen. But as it turns out, Helen doesn't work anymore. Disappointing. Cow. And the only other thing that I could remember that I could do behind a boat was kneeboard. So get rid of Helen and bring in some kneeboards. So the idea was set. I was gonna be wearing a Santa costume. My sister's boyfriend Daniel was gonna be wearing an elf costume. We were gonna be riding kneeboards behind a high-powered boat driven by an elf called John. That was my sister's boyfriend's dad. Hey. It's a solid plan. Step 2, execute. We realized it was gonna be hella rough, so we took to the boat in order to find some flat waters. Once we found the flat waters, oh, yes! 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 It was on.
I'll have what she's having.
Santa got all suited up. I rounded up the elves.
You looking good, John? Hey!
And then I filmed the intro.
Yeah, you going? Aussie Santa here. I f***ed off the reindeer this year, so we got another alternative method to deliver the presents.
And then it was the big moment. We're both on our kneeboards, ready to go. The high fives and the fist bumps have been dealt. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. And that's when we get to step 3. Fail. I realized I was not as fit as I once was, and I can no longer kneeboard. First I thought it was the GoPro getting in my way. That was one excuse, so I gave that to my sister who was filming and tried again. No success. So I got in the boat and let Daniel the elf have a little go, and then I tried to psych myself up again. Turns out I'm just very unfit. The only saving grace at this stage was to go back to an embankment and try and do another dry start. The first one, unsuccessful, but then, some absolute magic occurred. Oh, and just like all of your superheroes that you've once seen do in a movie, I kneeboarded off into the distance, into kneeboarding glory. And then, my beautiful bogan brother-in-law Daniel has the audacity to pull off trick of the century. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. Against all odds, he managed to pull something out of the bag. So shout out to you, Daniel, for being the hero that I didn't know I needed. But it wasn't enough. It was not enough. Because there wasn't any GoPro recorded or no drone, I wasn't happy with it. So I'm deeming this a failure. 2017 Christmas is ruined. I'll get him next year. Like and subscribe, please.